seen Chiaotzu anywhere. Have you?
There's no body. He blew himself trying to kill a Saiyan.
Oh, right.
Goodness, it's terrible. Such a senseless loss. If there was only some way to turn back the clock and prevent this tragedy from happening. The way things stand, far too many decent people have made too great a sacrifice.
This is wrong, and here we are powerless to change anything. So infuriating. Well,
Let's get going. I'll take the wheel, okay? There, I'm calmer already.
good. That's good.
Go on! You're finally awake! There now. You can relax. Your mommy's right here.
Mom, is that really you? You never finished. What did you say about bringing everyone back?
Well, it's just a thought. Okay, here goes. See, the Saiyans already knew about the Dragon Balls when they got here. They heard us talking over that communicator Goku's brother was wearing. They weren't here for revenge, at least not entirely. They seemed a heck of a lot more interested in finding the Dragon Balls so they can make a wish.
Think so?
Yeah, but it's what they said about Piccolo that caught my attention. Do you remember what they said he was? They called him a Namekian. Which means Piccolo and Kami, well, it sounds like the two of them might have been aliens.
You just figured that out? Dude, they're both green.
But it's what Vegeta said after that that's got me thinking.
Playtime is over. Eliminate them, now! What about the Dragon Balls? I thought the Namekian is of no use to us anymore. Let's just say I have a hunch that if we put our green friend's homeworld next on the list of planets to conquer, we'll get answers. So, they know where Piccolo's from. Big deal.
I heard that too! I just didn't know what they meant, but they acted like they'd be able to find more Dragon Balls on Namek.
That's right. So if we can get to this planet Namek, and I know that's a really big if, but if we can find it somehow, then we might be able to bring those Dragon Balls back here.
Oh, I get it. All we'd have to do then is wish for everyone who was killed by the Saiyans to be restored to life.
And I get to see Piccolo again!
Gohan, what are you talking about?
They'd all be alive. And if Piccolo comes back, then Kami will too. And if Kami comes back, so will the Dragon Balls. Or if not, he can make more.
Yes, that's an amazing idea. It might even actually work. We at least have to try.
Hello, friends. Goodbye, Saiyans.
Guys, that's a whole lot easier said than done. Do you know how many planets there are? Maybe if we had some clue where to look for this no-neck or whatever it's called, but we don't.
Don't worry, leave that to me.
Yeah?
You hear that, King Kai? I bet you know just about every planet in the universe, right? Do you know where planet Namek is?
What kind of question is that? Of course I know where planet Namek is. I'd be a pretty sorry king if I didn't know my own realm. I can give you its exact coordinates.
That's incredible. He's the King Kai who told us about, but we all hear him. It's like he's in the room with us.
Namek. Let me try to give you the coordinates in Earth terminology. Here we are. Now, it says here you'll keep a bearing of SW66. Hold on. No, that's not right. This thing might as well be written in Japanese. Maybe this is it. SU83 by 9045YX. Yeah, try that one.
Wait, I want to make sure I heard right. You said 9045YX?
Understood that? I'm glad somebody did. I'm lost.
Hey, Master Roshi, can you take the wheel for a couple of minutes? I need to do some math.
Okay, sure.
As I recall, planet Namek was once an extremely beautiful world populated by many Namekians. But a long time ago, there was a major change in the planet's climate. Horrible. And as a result, all but a few Namekians were wiped out.
Cool, that's it. The balls are gone. Big whoop. Let's get out of here.
You jerk! Don't jump to conclusions. We don't know what it's like on planet Namek these days. But I'll check my antenna. I think I found it.
Yes, I see. So, Kami, or the Namekian who would become Kami, escaped from his home planet and came all the way here to Earth. And if that's the case, that means two things must have happened. Either Kami lost his memory, or he was too young to remember. Either way, it's safe to assume he's had quite a difficult past.
So have I. But I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. These Dragon Balls can grant any wish. If they made them, then they could have, like, I don't know, wished the climate normal again and all those Namekians wouldn't have died.
I doubt that would have worked.
Well, what good are they then? I mean, come on. You might as well not even bother with them.
I've been dying to
to do that! I found the Namekians! It looks like there are almost 100. Not nearly as many as there were before, but they're flourishing.
Then there isn't anything stopping us from going to Planet Namek and using their Dragon Balls to bring everyone back to life, huh?
Are you serious? That is so naive. Even if we do know exactly where this Namek place is, how do you plan on getting there? Have you considered that?
Well, that had me worried too, but I'm pretty sure I have it figured out. Something was bugging me about the spaceship Vegeta escaped in, and then it hit me. It was so small, barely big enough for one person. There's no way both Saiyans came here in the same pod, which would mean the ship that the other Saiyan came here in should still be sitting right where he landed in.
Hey, you're right. I bet we could find the one that Raditz came here in too. Actually we can't. Not after what Gohan did to it. That's my boy.
Still, one alien spaceship might be enough. I can't say for sure until I see it, but I bet I can figure something out.
It's probably going to be somewhere around Metro East. After the Saiyans landed, it was the first area destroyed. We'll have to look for it another time.
Or we could just use this and it'll lead us right to it. See? It belongs to Vegeta. It's what he used to summon his ship. I saw it lying on the battlefield and I thought it might come in handy. So what do you think? Was I right?
You're right! This could actually work!
Yes! There's still maybe hope for our friends after all! Namek and the Dragon Balls!
So, with preparations underway, 10 days passed in the blink of an eye. And now, the day of the launch has arrived.
Whew. Are you sure this thing can get us all the way to Planet Namek?
That's a pretty snazzy outfit, Krillin. Did you rob the kids department? You realize it's freezing in space, don't you? I thought you'd take your packing choices a little more seriously, like me. I even cut my hair for this.
Oh.
Gohan, I barely recognize you. What's wrong with your hair? You lose a bet?
No, Dad laughed the first time he saw me, too.
Say what you will, but I think he looks like a perfect little gentleman.
Piccolo. Bye, Grandpa. Goodbye, Mom. Bye, Master Roshi and Mr. Turtle. We'll be back soon. I promise. Piccolo.
Eat as much as you can, whenever you can.
And don't forget to write to me every day.
Bye!
Whoa! This is kind of exciting, isn't it? Hey, Bulma, where do you want us to put our bags and stuff?
I don't care. Just somewhere out of the way. And hurry up.
She sure is grouchy today.
We launch in 5 seconds. Our destination, Namek.
Hold on a second. We're not ready to go.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, stop! We're still not ready yet! Could you at least wait until we got our seatbelts on?
Bulma wasn't lying about the spaceship being fast. They're almost out of sight already.
Gohan! Remember to brush after you eat!
You're free to move around now if you want. Things should run more smoothly now that we've left the atmosphere.
Really? So soon? Hey, Bulma, Where are you going?
If you really must know, I'm changing my clothes.
Seriously? Like into pajamas? Hey, speaking of, I think I forgot to bring anything to sleep in.
Huh?
You really have a lot of respect for Piccolo, don't you?
Yep. Almost as much as I do for Dad.
Those are some funny-looking pajamas.
They look uncomfortable. These aren't my pajamas, you idiots. I was just tired of being the only person on the ship who cared enough to dress appropriately for the mission at hand.
Hey, so did we do something to tick her off that I don't remember?
Where is Lord Frieza?
He departed not long ago.
Grown tired of this planet already, has he?
Yes, well, about that very thing. Kuya's asked after your help. He would like a word with you, sir, in the training room.
Ha! Is that a fact? Well, you can tell that purple bastard the only word I have for him is no.
But he was most insistent. Sir, a moment, please. You've accidentally left your scouter behind, sir.
Keep it. I've no use for it anymore. I'll head back to Earth in the morning. And this time I won't be so easy on them. No, before that I'll pay a visit to Namek.
Yo, Vegeta, word is somebody we all know and love got their butt handed to them. Raditz and Nappa did even worse, I hear. Now who could possibly give the Saiyans such a hard time? Aren't you supposed to be invincible?
Back off, Kui. If I'd intended to listen to such drivel, I'd have wrung it out of you myself.
Hold on there. Frieza wasn't pleased with your little stunt, running off to Earth all on your own without permission.
Too bad he's not here to tell me that personally. Now unhand me before I do something that'll please him even less.
Yes, well, lucky for you, Frieza's merciful. Your fluke has him feeling gracious. He's willing to let bygones be bygones on account of your fine.
What?
Why would he bother holding a silly grudge when he's finally got the prospect of eternal life in his reach?
Are you trying to tell me that Frieza's headed for Planet Namek?
Of course, where else?
Like hell he will!
Hey, get back here!
Sir, are you?
Give me that! Looks as though I'll be needing this absurd relic after all. They belong to me! The Dragon Balls are mine!
Gohan, Mommy's worried about her little boy. You said you'd write. Is one letter a day really all that much to ask? Maybe the mail is backed up. Oh, whatever. Just come back to me soon. Safe and sound.
34 days after leaving behind the comforts of home, Bulma, Krillin, and Gohan have reached their destination, Planet Namek, fabled home of the Dragon Balls.
Take a look, fellas. There it is. Beautiful.
Wow, so that's Planet Namek, huh?
No doubt about it. The computer confirms it as the bona fide birthplace of Kami and Piccolo. We got here right on schedule, didn't we? Pretty impressive spaceship, wouldn't you say?
It didn't fly itself. We had a good captain.
Oh, please. You're just saying that because it's absolutely true. Now buckle up so I can land this puppy. Initiate landing sequence for the first spot you can find. on, you guys, don't be scared. It's probably just the Namekians. I mean, when you think about how powerful Kami and Piccolo were, is it any surprise their homeworld is full of people just as extraordinary?
But this power feels kind of evil, doesn't it?
I'm telling you, it's fine. Remember what King Kai told us, silly? The Namekians are peaceful by nature. We've got nothing to worry about. Now let's just stay focused on what we came here to do and find those Dragon Balls. And while we're at it, we'll introduce ourselves to the natives.
Yeah, okay. I mean, it's gotta be the Namekians, right? And the two of us are all scared and stuff.
Looks like we've got company!
That's a Saiyan spaceship!
We're totally doomed!
Can't be.
Seriously, this isn't even fair!
Go on, mask your energy. They'll find us.
Yeah, okay.
It's Vegeta. I just know it. Why now?
But how could he have already recovered?
Knows about the Dragon Balls. That's gotta be why he's here.
What do we do now? It's hopeless. We have to get back home while the getting's good. Please, let's just leave here before we're discovered.
That monster finds the Dragon Balls, it's all over. Listen, Bulma, I need you to get in touch with the guys back on Earth and tell them what's going on here right away. Gohan and I will stay and try to collect the Dragon Balls, but I want you to go home.
What?
We'll be all right. We've got the Dragon Radar, so chances are we'll find them first. You with me, Gohan?
You bet. Okay then. I'll run home, pick up Goku, and bring him back here as soon as I possibly can. Now we're talking a round trip of at least 2 months. And I mean at least. But those 2 months will be up before you know it, trust me. Just think of it as 60 days or 1,440 hours or maybe 86,400 minutes or just 5 million tiny seconds!
Yeah. 2 months. I think we got it.
You kicked off your study session with a lo-fi playlist.
Crazy, rotten little freak. Don't think I'll let you cheat me. Not over this prize. I'm more than capable of taking his lackeys down. Best to avoid a tumble with the big man himself, at least for now. I'll have to swallow my pride and go about collecting the Dragon Balls covertly. Using a scout no less.
us to hide just a few more steps up the hill.
Oh, great. So I get to spend the rest of my days as a cave dweller now. Krillin, you feel any power coming from over there?
I do, but it's different. It doesn't feel like the ones from before. Maybe this time it'll actually be the Namekians. Take cover! There's someone else coming at us from that direction!
What do we do?
Bulma, get in here!
We're doomed, aren't we? I know we are.
They're headed this way.
I don't like this. You think they're searching for us?
Possibly. Look!
Okay, crisis averted. Whatever they're on the prowl for, I guess it's safe to say it's not us. Pick our lucky stars. But then what do you think that was all about just now? Did I miss something? What's with the look?
Bulma, I need you to check the dragon radar again.
Sure, but why?
When you looked at it when we got here, there were 4 Dragon Balls all gathered together in the same place. Take a look and see where they are right now.
Fine, but I don't see the point. All 4 of them are on the move. There's no way that's a coincidence. Those guys who flew over us must be carrying them.
That's what I thought. Why us? Gohan. Gohan!
Yeah, what is it?
Did you see the one flying second from the front? More important, did you sense him?
Yeah, I did. His power is unbelievable.
I know. The moment I saw him, my heart sank. I think whoever we're dealing with here outranks Vegeta by a long shot. His buddies all look like they could do ugly with the best of them too, but there's no doubt in my mind that one's the boss.
Seriously? Vegeta? Someone worse than Vegeta?
A whole lot worse. I think his minions are like Vegeta's fellow officers. They all had on the same stupid-looking uniform. Damn it! This is impossible. How are we supposed to get the Dragon Balls away from a crew like that?
Hang on. Look. According to the they're moving full speed toward another Dragon Ball. I guess that means they've got a radar too.
What's the location?
That way. It looks like it's just a few miles away from here. And that's where we were sensing all that other energy a minute ago. Maybe that's where the Namekians live.
Yeah. I'm gonna go and have a look. You guys, stay here.
I'm going too. Hey! You can't just take off. I'll be all by myself in an alien wilderness.
Look, make the most of it. You'll be way safer here than where we're headed.
Fine, but that doesn't mean I like it.
Okay, we'll be back soon.
Don't you dare forget about me!
All right, little man. Go ahead and suppress your power so they don't see us coming and we'll head out. Can you do that?
Yeah.
Good.
And away they go. I sure hope they have some kind of plan. Oh wait, I've got to call home and tell everyone what's going on.
Really? So then Gohan and the others made it there okay?
Yes. The journey there was smooth sailing the whole way. But as it turns out, they aren't alone. In fact, the place is kind of popular. That last Saiyan you fought, Vegeta, he showed up as well.
Vegeta! Are you kidding me?
Hold on, it gets worse. A whole gang of brutes just like him showed up and blasted Kami's ship. They're stranded. Bulma tells me there's over a dozen of these Vegeta knockoffs casing the planet, each one stronger than the next.
Wait, and they're stuck there?
Afraid so. And the ringleader of the bunch apparently has a power level so massive he makes the rest look tame.
So you're telling me, you're saying there's someone stronger than Vegeta?
Hey, you're not dead yet. Jeez, what's with the long faces? Anyway, the Senzu beans are ready, but there's only a few. 7 to be exact. Goran told me to give them to you, so here I am being your personal delivery boy.
Great! And your timing couldn't be better. Toss one over so I can eat one.
See here, you can't just feed my patient whatever he wants.
Heads up.
Man, I've been wanting to tear out of this hospital getup like nobody's business. King Kai sent me some new training gear, but I haven't had a chance to try it on yet. I sure hope it fits.
the one Kami came in. There's the pod my brother took to get here so he could try to find me and get the place ready for his pals. And there's the one I was found in.
Of course!
My brother's ship got blown up pretty bad when we were fighting him, but Bulma's dad tracked down my old ship and it turns out it was still in decent shape. He said it needed a few repairs before it would fly again, but he thought he could do it. He even said he'd put in some new extras for me. Hey! Flying Nimbus!
Alright, wish me luck, guys! Right. Take me to Bulma's house!
So what's the big hurry all of a sudden? There. You have our village's Dragon Ball, so please be on your way.
Bring it to me. Now, if you just tell us exactly where to find the other 2 Dragon Balls on this planet, we'll be on our way.
Don't be absurd. If you think I'm going to tell you where there are more Namekians for you to torture, then you are sadly mistaken.
Always trying to protect your fellow Namekians with no regard at all for what I might want. And for being such an ungracious host. You'll die with the children.
But you gave your word. You promised me you'd leave the children alone. You already have the Dragon Ball. What good will it do to hurt them?
None. But unless I have all 7 of the Dragon Balls, I may as well not have any of them. Therefore, it's up to you to help us find them.
I already told you. I'll die before I help you terrorize my people.
That's certainly an option. But then who would look after the children? Well, if you'd rather die than help, I can oblige.
What?
Dodoria, please dispose of our little friend.
Wait, those dirty... It isn't safe for you here. Hurry, children, run!
Yes, Elder.
I don't think you realize what the Namekians are capable of.
Cargo.
No. Go on. There's nothing we can do.
We wouldn't stand a chance if they found out we were here.
Cargo. Don't be dead. Please don't be dead.
Is that all you're capable of? I'm disappointed. That was weak. Judging by your size, you shouldn't be too much trouble. Let's just get it over with! What the? Who was that? Come out!
That's what you get, jerk.
Who the heck are you, kid?
Turning Gohan?
Leave him alone! Now! Pick up someone your own size!
Is that right?
Krillin, there you are!
Are you trying to get us both killed? Because that's sure what it looks like. Get out of here! Now, Gohan!
Right!
That's my spaceship? It's the size of a house! Oh, wow! Amazing! How does one little space pod turn into something like this?
Built to your specifications with a few tweaks of my arm.
Ah, there's room for all kinds of training in here. So, where's the, artificial gravity device?
Here, just like you asked for.
Whoa! Looks complicated.
Not at all. See, there's the on switch. That's the controller. Now this puppy can put out 100 G's as you requested, so be very careful. That kind of force is nothing to thumb your nose at, even for someone like you. After all, if you weigh just 100 pounds, 100 G's would put you at 10,000 pounds. 5 tons. A man would have to be crazy.
Trust me, that's the idea. I'm gonna have to pushed myself really hard between here and Namek. So is this thing ready for space travel yet, or what?
Oh, she'll fly like a shooting star. You can bet your life on it.
What?
The flight data you need has been pre-programmed. At the touch of a button, bleep bloop, you just sit back and let the ship make the 6-day flight to Namek on its own.
6 days? I can get to Namek in 6 days? You're a genius, Doc! Is it true? Is Goku really here right now?
Oh, yeah. He's touring the newly refurbished spaceship in the inner yard.
Okay, now, I think I press this button next.
This is impossible. I don't know how we're ever gonna find the other 2 Dragon Balls without our scouters. Well, at least it's not that big of a planet. Not too many places to go. Vegeta, what do you want?
Dodoria, what kind of greeting is that for an old friend?
Do you really think you can just blindside me like that and get away with it?
And what will you do? You're all alone now, not hanging around with Frieza and Zarbon, huh? How unfortunate. After all, without Frieza here to intervene, getting rid of you should be easy.
What? You think you can take me? Not in a million lifetimes, you little Saiyan freak. Come on, I don't think you really want to challenge me. And believe it or not, I don't want to fight you. So why don't you just give me that scouter and we can both walk away? Deal?
I see. I knew something must have gone wrong when I heard your audio feeds go to static. You went and let them destroy your scouters, didn't you? Perfect. That assures that I'll have the element of surprise.
Now listen.
A trip back to Planet Frieza for more scouters would cost several days. Here, want this?
Smartest thing you've done yet. It's about time you showed me a little respect. I was gonna take it anyway, but since you offered, I might have to go easy on you after all. Vegeta, how could you? What do you want to go and break the thing for?
Because it was worth so much more to you than it was to me.
What? No way. Without that thing beaming at you, you can't tell where Frieza or the Dragon Balls are any more than I can.
I'm afraid you're wrong. During my time on Earth, I was lucky enough to pick up a few new tricks, like how to detect an opponent's energy and location without having to resort to gadgets. I warned you not to underestimate me, but you chose not to listen.
Tried to warn him.
Slower than I remember.
That boy slow.
Saiyans grow a little stronger with each battle, but you already knew that, didn't you? That's why, when I was defeated on Earth, I became stronger than I ever thought possible. It's impressive, isn't it? Just admit it. I've been fighting and improving while you've been getting lazy and soft.
Vegeta, wait! I know something you're really gonna want to hear, and if you let me go, I promise I'll tell you all about it. It's about your homeworld. I know the truth about Planet Vegeta.
What? What did you say? Planet Vegeta? What could you possibly know about it? Start talking.
I will, but first you have to let me go. Hey, what kind of guarantee do I have you're not gonna take me out as soon as I've told you, huh?
I guarantee that I will end you if you do not talk. Spit it out.
Okay, calm down. You don't have to get all huffy about it. Frieza told you Planet Vegeta had been destroyed. And that's true. But his story about it being crushed by a meteor was a lie.
What are you talking about?
Frieza knew that no one Saiyan could ever get in his way, but a whole bunch of them together could cause problems. The thing is, he noticed more and more Saiyan babies being born with highly developed combat skills. Like you. A group of infant warriors might grow up into a strong Saiyan army someday, and you wouldn't stay loyal to Frieza forever. He had a choice. Either see what happened when you got older, or wipe out the only race that would ever be powerful enough to oppose him. It was a tough call, but in the end, I think he came to the only logical conclusion. Destroy them. And to make sure the job was done right, Frieza did it himself. He blew up Planet Vegeta and every stinking Saiyan on it. But not you. No, Frieza had plans for you. The Prince of the Saiyans would make a valuable addition to his team. Did you really think it was coincidence that Frieza sent you to another planet before yours exploded? So there it is. You're finally in on our little private joke. Why don't you just take a minute to let that sink in while I let Frieza know you're here?
I'll be all right, but you won't.
What?
I don't care about my home planet, my family, or any of the other Saiyans Frieza did away with. I'm just disappointed in myself for not figuring it out a lot sooner. If I had known, I never would have wasted my life doing all of your dirty work.
Around all this time. You should be ashamed of yourself, leaving a defenseless flower all alone.
Defenseless like what?
Hey, who's the kid? He looks like a miniature version of Piccolo. He's a Namekian, isn't he?
She's okay, really.
What happened? Why is he here?
We'll tell you, but first can we go inside? It's complicated and we're wiped out.
Not just yet. I talked to my dad earlier and he told me something that'll blow your tiny minds. He said we don't have to worry about being stuck because Goku's on his way to Namek. Right now, he's somewhere in space 6 days from here.
See, my dad was able to find the ship that Goku came to Earth in when he was just a little baby. Then he completely rebuilt it from the ground up. And if that isn't enough, Goku was spending the entire trip training his brains out. Cool, huh?
Dad's really coming here?
You demon! Why? Why are you doing this to us? I get the distinct feeling you're not going to give me the Dragon Ball. No! I'll never hand over our Dragon Ball to scum! You certainly are a thick-headed old fool. Okay then, let's see. Where to look? In here, maybe? Wait! You were getting on my nerves. I was expecting to have to hunt for it, but alas, it might as well be gift-wrapped.
Turns out that Kami was actually a Namekian who came to Earth when he was young, maybe about your age. We figured since he was the one who created the Dragon Balls on our planet, we might find more on Namek and wish our friends back to life.
If this works the way we hope, the Earth's Dragon Ball should be restored at the same time as our friends. Oh, that pretty much explains everything. And that's how those bad guys found out about the Dragon Balls, too. You all have to come with me. Hurry! I've got to take you to the Grand Elder. Please come. The Grand Elder will know what to do.
Who's the Grand Elder?
Is he like your king or something? I don't know what that is, but the Grand Elder gave birth to all the Namekians.
Look, this is all really fascinating and everything, but why do you want us to come with you to meet your Grand Elder?
Well, when those people attacked our village, they said they'd already collected 4 of the Dragon Balls from 4 other neighboring villages. And, over there, you said a lot of energies just disappeared in that direction, right? That someone had attacked more of my people?
Probably so. Yeah, maybe a guy named Vegeta.
And it wasn't just a lot of energies, Dende. It was all of them in that direction. If so, then I guess that makes me one of the last Namekians left on the whole planet.
This is terrible. We're gonna have to assume that Vegeta found the Dragon Ball in that village while he was attacking, which means there's only one of them left. This is a long shot, but does the Grand Elder have one of their Dragon Balls?
Yes, he does.
No, this is bad. Frieza can't find it because he doesn't have a scouter, but now that Vegeta can sense energy without one, he can. If Vegeta keeps searching out Namekians, he'll eventually find his way to the Grand Elder. And when he does, he'll steal the 7th Dragon Ball from him.
Then we have to warn the Grand Elder now before something horrible happens. You've got to come with me. Please, I'm begging you.
He's right, you have to go with him. I don't want to think about what it'd be like if Frieza or Vegeta wishes for eternal life.
Fine, let's go. But we don't have much time. We have to move fast.
Right.
I'll go with Dende to see the Grand Elder. But I want you and Bulma to stay here. It's safer that way. There's no point in all of us going. Just take care of Bulma.
Yeah, okay, but be extra careful out there.
We'll be back. Hold down the fort. We'll see you soon.
Okay.
Hold